Not much with me. Just got done gardening, just got done harvesting. Taking what we harvested to the food bank. So just watering the plants and then I'm gonna go after a while, but decided to hop on live for a little bit, see what's going on. Nothing too crazy, you know what I mean? What's today? Monday? Oh, Monday. I just had a speech. I'm taking public speaking this this quarter. And I just had a speech today. I say it went damn good. It didn't bomb me like this other guy, but I think I did at least got at least an A, like maybe a low A. We'll see though. We'll see though. My first one, I got a 92, so we'll see if we beat that. One second, I'm trying to connect my headphones. But yeah, man. Just hoping everybody have a good fucking day, you know what I mean? Don't nobody mess it up for you type shit, you know? Get out of that survivor mode and victim mentality and, just have awareness, attention, and intention. Like, that's what I'm speaking on lately. Like, that's what life really is about, intention and attention. And really having that awareness to understand where our attention is. That's where energy flows, you know what I mean? And everything in life, everything is energy. So if your attention and your energy is flowing towards said negativity, which you don't want, you're just going to keep perpetuating that same thing of what you don't want. So why not have your attention on things you can be grateful for, positivity in your life, your dreams, the successes you have already accomplished, you know what I mean, and what you're going after. Have your attention on greatness. Have your attention on greatness, because this is what you're going to keep perpetuating. That karmic cycle, perpetuating greatness. Attention and intention and attention creates. No matter what you're thinking of, no matter what you're focusing on, it all comes back to you. So do it on purpose. Do it with your dreams in mind, with the best version of yourself in mind, and stop just reacting. You know what I mean? What's going on, Tommy? What's going on, everybody? What's up? As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe as well if you haven't already. What's going on, Mazoo? I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button as you come in. But intention, attention. I appreciate you. Is where what creates the life that you live, whether you want it or you don't want it. You steady focusing on what you don't want, you're just gonna keep perpetuating things that you don't want. So why not do it on purpose, with the things in mind of where you want your life to go and who you want to be, the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? The best version of who you are, who you can be. Not from your ego, not from trying to prove people wrong, but from love, from peace, from light. You know what I mean? What's going on, Steve? I'm just chilling outside in the garden. I just got done harvesting. Took the what we harvested to the food bank. Hey, what's going on? Thank you. I appreciate it. You have a good day too. I appreciate the love. Sending love and light to everybody. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just chilling in the garden, waiting on the sprinklers to finish, and then I'm gonna head out. But yeah, today is a good day, man. It feels good outside. It's not too hot, nothing too crazy. What are y'all up to? It's the beginning of the week. Did y'all start the week off right? Did y'all start the week off how you wanted? You know what I mean? You know, I know a lot of people be waking up like, oh man, it's Monday. Here we go again. But hey, once again, that's that intention and attention. If you wake up with the bullshit on your mind of, oh my God, another day, hey, that's your internal instinct telling you that something needs to change. If you don't like waking up to the life that you live, change it. Nobody's making you stay. Nobody's making you do anything. Like, bro, if you are here on this video, you have the opportunity to change your life. I'm not talking about to the people who are like in Gaza and all that type of shit who really don't have necessarily a choice to change their life. But if you're on this video, I know damn well you have the choice and the opportunity to live the life that you want. So, what I'm saying is, stop making excuses, man. Stop being a victim to your life and become the victor of your life. You know what I mean? Really, if you do you really want to wake up one day when your life is damn near over, you know what I'm saying, at the age of 70, 80, like, damn, I wish I would have did this, I wish I would have did that. No, nobody wants to do that. Do that shit now. I'm telling you. If it's on your heart, if it's on your heart to do, you have that desire within you. There's an answer, there's a solution, there's something, the answer is waiting for you. And it's going to be accomplished once you start taking those steps. And you're going to adopt more confidence in yourself. You're going to have more love for your life, yourself, you know what I mean, in the world around you, because you're doing shit to make you happy. You know what I mean? If you're happy, there's no there's no room for hating on anybody. There's no room for looking at somebody else's life and hoping and wishing that you could have that happiness. You know what I mean? Happy people ain't hating, and hating people ain't happy. Come on, strawberry. Give me that. But yeah, I appreciate y'all though. Whoever's in here. I'm gonna continue, should I say, be going live and, you know, growing my community, cause hey, that's my desire, to get the word out of encouraging people and seeing people grow, you know what I mean? Seeing people and helping people build their dream life, you know what I mean? Construct the dream life, their dream reality. And stop making excuses, feeling like it's just for somebody else when it's really for you. It's really for everybody. We just been so caught up in the system of the 9 to 5 and struggle and worry and stress and bruh, that's all bullshit. You know what I mean? The homogenistic ways of society, you know, doing things like everybody else is what they want you to do. They don't want us to be creative. They don't want us to take the road less traveled, you know what I mean? They want us to all follow the same way. But really, there's no happiness. There's no true happiness in following what everybody else is doing. We're not meant to be a cookie cutter society. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be creative and be individuals and create a world of peace, love, and happiness. You know what I mean? Of prosperity, of joy. And it's happening slowly but surely. And the more people that take that road less traveled, yeah, you'll get all that in heaven. Heaven, you create heaven on earth. You can create your heaven on earth. That's what heaven is. There's no heaven in the sky or hell down below. And if that's what you believe, then so be it. But hey, you can live in hell right now, and you can live in heaven right now as well. It's all about that energy, bro. Energy. Everything is energy. And to believe that it's something outside of you is feeling like you're separate. It's easier to manifest negative than positive. That's just the belief. That's just the belief. I mean, it's easier if you're in your egoic self, but when you're connected to your spiritual self, your higher self, the best version of you, then you wouldn't even think to believe that. You would know that positivity is where it's at. Straight up. The negative shit is all worldly things. So when you think that, that means you're more connected to your ego self, more connected to the 3D reality versus your spiritual, at the spiritual aspect of yourself, your true essence of who you are. Hey, and I'm not talking down on anybody. I get it. It used to be me, and it takes time for us to really understand, like, the limits that we put on ourselves, the limiting beliefs that we have. You know what I mean? Because the limit is limitless. There's no limit to anything that we could do. It's all about the energy that we put out into the world and what we believe we can do. Straight up. I'm glad you're listening. I appreciate it, man. Cause it's real. Like this is the whole thing of this channel, of, a part of my purpose, what drives me to continue to keep going. You know what I mean? Some days are easier than others. Some days are better. You know what I mean? Some days are bad. Some times are bad. But it's all about how we perceive and how we respond to circumstances and people around us. You know what I mean? We can't control anything except us. How we react and respond. That's it. That's all we can control. So with that being said, if that's all we can control, why not wholeheartedly wholeheartedly do what we can to live the best life that we can, that's possible for us. That means going after what's on our heart to live. Do you believe in thinking in the now, present instead of future? Oh yeah, absolutely. I have started to adopt that more and more just recently, in these past few years, because only thing that, in my opinion, only thing that exists is now, is this present moment. You know what I mean? There's no future for us to um to be in fear of, or a future to be anxious about, and there's no past to be angry about, because the past doesn't exist and the future doesn't exist. Nobody can predict the future, and the past is already gone. So our only thing that exists is right now, and this moment, and this moment, and this moment. So since the only thing that exists is now, we can be better right now. We can change anything in our life right now, in this moment. The past does not dictate who we are, and neither does the future. And the only way that you can change the future is to be better right now. Is to of let go of the anger, the fear, the doubt, the judgment, you know what I mean? Even against yourself. All that shit is only a burden to us, or it's only bringing us down. It's only keeping us in this place of fear. that a place that we really don't want to be. You know what I mean? Who wants to be in fear all of their life? Who wants to have that angst and anxiety? Nobody. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Zen. Exactly. Trauma. You let it go. You know, have you can you can even change the meaning of what happened if it really is holding on to you like that. You can change what happened and learn from it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be something that breaks you down every time you think about it. It really doesn't. Let that shit go, like you said. It's trauma isn't one size fits all. Everybody has different types of traumas. There's no It's all about how you perceive it, you know what I mean? Everybody has different types of traumas. So, you can't knock nobody for how they feel about a certain situation, but you definitely can help them to understand and learn something from those situations. Because we're all a part of different aspects of the oneness, whatever you call that, God, universe, Buddha, Allah, whatever you want to call it. It's all different aspects of oneness. So you can't say that trauma is just this one thing, and you can't say that we all need to be a certain way. You know what I mean? Because we're all different aspects of it, of that oneness. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all though. Go turn off this water. I feel like we get our brains I feel like we let our brains go off on these big roller coaster rides when it's actually not that complicated. Hey, I agree with you, Zen. Yeah, we make things complicated because of everything that we have been taught to adapt to. You know what I mean? We've been taught to work hard for our money. We've been taught to feel like nothing we have is worth having unless it comes at a price. You know what I mean? Unless you actually worked for it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we make things complicated because of the shit that we've been taught. You know what I mean? But life should be easy. Life should be at an easy life. And if it's like something that makes you uneasy, causes you dis-ease, eventually you're going to get disease. You're going to cause an illness within yourself because you've been living life so much in this uneasy state. You know, disease comes from living life uneasy, dis-ease. And we've been taught for so long, generations to generations, to work hard, to stress about money, to if you feel like you're being disrespected, to kick somebody's ass, or you know what I mean? When in our reality, it's all about the energy we put and understanding that there's a bigger entity, you know what I mean, that can take care of people for us or situations. And we can come out on top if we stop trying to, control everything. Like I'll be so busybody and then randomly I'll have a thought like, why are you stressing so much? Yeah, I feel you. Straight up, like my mom has, like, she feels like she has to work a lot. You know what I mean? And just recently, my uncle passed because of COPD. And like literally the same day, my mom had a heart attack because of the stress, because of how much she's been putting on herself. You know what I mean? Like, thank you, bro. And it's like we've been taught like all these adverse situations that we feel like we have to go through, that feels like it makes us stronger. At the end of the day, like, our body keeps the score. Our body keeps score of all of that bullshit that we have been through. And if we don't work through it, eventually it's going to catch up to us through sickness, illness, or something. You know what I mean? It's going to catch up to us. So it's up to us right now to change that and reroute those energies and let that energy come through us, and so we can feel lighter, so we can feel happier, so we can be in that abundant state of mind, not only for ourselves, but for our loved ones. Because when our loved ones see that we are happy and we're feeling good, they're going to ask us for the juice. They're going to ask us how, why, how, what did you do? What did you do to get so happy? What did you do to relieve all of that stress? And you're going to eventually help them as well. But we have to become aware right now to change that, to change the trajectory of our lives, you know? Straight up. Man, man, man. Man, man, man. But yeah, it's just real, man. We have to, but yeah. Basically, go after your dreams. Feed into your feed into your talents. Feed into your talents. You know, the money gonna come. The money will come. Don't just be worried about paying bills and having a 9 to 5 that you really don't want to. Do things that excite you, that bring you peace. You know what I mean? That bring you joy and happiness. Don't just chase the dollar. Let the dollar chase you. Straight up. Because it can. The money can chase you. The money can come in your sleep. The money can come just by sitting on your ass and getting a massage. You know what I mean? The money can come like that if you adopt that belief that it's possible for you. If it's possible for one, it's possible for all. So it's just a matter of belief and transmuting that energy that you feel like you're not worthy of something. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of changing those beliefs and those habits. So all in all, feed your habits. Build on your habits. I mean, not your habits, your talents. Feed your talents and let go of the habits that keep you stuck. The habits that don't aren't really doing anything for you, and create new routines and habits that go towards your dream life. You know what I mean? Because that's what we need to do. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for listening. Appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate the interacting. All right. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Much love to y'all. I hope y'all have peace in your life, happiness in your life, and have a good fucking week and Monday. Peace.